Down to Ballylongford for the North Kerry Intermediate Championship final for the Kieran Corridan Memorial Cup. Kieran Corridan, man who gave great service to the North Kerry board as an administrator and a referee, tragically killed a number of years ago. The cup today is in his memory. Moyvane play Ballydonoghue. The Moyvane team: Dermot Fitzmaurice, Mark Mulville, Timmy Kennelly, Conor Flynn. Half-back line: Gerard Mulville, Mike Woods, John Finucane. Midfield: Dennis Kennelly, Jerry Clancy. Half-hour line: Niall Mulville, David Maloney, John Jack Mulville. Full-forward line: DJ Keane, Dermot Leahy, Gavin Kennelly. Ballydonoghue team: Darren O'Connor. Goals: the captain Billy Foley, Darren Gogarty, Joseph Lynch. I'll give you the rest of them in a minute. The game is on. Kieran O'Mahony with the ball for Ballydonoghue. A miserable day for football, but same for both sides. Back to Podge again, right. Podge again, right out to Jack Behan. Jack leaves it behind. Picked up by John Finucane. Free, first free of the game to Moyvane. Retaken by Dennis Kennelly. Dennis Kennelly to Niall Mulvihill. Niall headed across to number 9, Jerry Clancy. Back to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis kicks in a high, dangerous ball. Dropping in around the goals. Up they go for it. Ball breaks down. And it might be got inside there by Darren Gogarty. It is, and it's a free out. Darren O'Connor will take the free. Darren out to the side. Might come to Kieran O'Mahony. It does. Kieran with the ball. Passing it back to Billy Foley. Back to Darren Gogarty. Darren across to Stephen Foley. Back to Kieran O'Mahony. Kieran might kick this up the field. He does. Kicks it up towards Jack Behan. Jack slips, touches it on the ground, and it's a free to Moyvane. John Finucane kicked it across to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis onto John Jack Mulvihill. Way down towards DJ Keane. DJ push in the back. Very obvious push in the back there by Joseph Lynch. The remainder of the Ballydonoghue team: the half-back line, Declan Behan, Podge again right, and Denny Power. Midfield: Wayne Dowling. And it's not Martin O'Mahony in the programme. I'll have to see who is that. Martin cannot play because he played in the county championship. Half-hour line: Jack Behan, Kieran O'Mahony, Stephen Foley. Full-forward line: Dermot O'Connor, Kevin O'Donnell and Brian Mason. A free to Moyvane, about 40 yards out. 2 minutes gone. A chance of the first goal of the game for DJ Keane. It looks good. It's a very good score by DJ Keane, wearing number 13 for Moyvane. First goal of the game. 2 minutes gone. Kick out by Darren O'Connor. Wayne kicks it to the side. Wayne Dowley might get there. No, it skips out the ground and out over the sideline. Line ball to Moyvane. All Moyvane so far. Number 9, Jerry Clancy. In towards DJ Keane again and Joseph Lynch. DJ has it. Back out to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis. That's a good shot by Dennis Kennelly, and it's gone over the bar. It's a good point by Dennis Kennelly. 2 points to no score. Ball kicked out. Declan Behan. Declan trying to get out with it. Gets it back to Darren Gogarty. Darren to Podge again right. Podge. Declan Behan running beside him. Gives it to Declan. Crossing to 50. Chance for Ballydonoghue. 40 yards out. Back to Stephen Foley. Stephen might kick it across here, but it won't get to. It's got by Dennis Kennedy. Thought it might come as far as Wayne Dowling. Number 10, Niall Mulvihill. Niall Mulvihill back to Conor Flynn. Back to John Jack Mulvihill. Back on to David Maloney. John Jack Mulvihill. Into the middle, and it's a touch on the ground by Niall Mulvihill. A free. Jack Behan with the ball. Jack kicks it back to Declan Behan. Declan to Wayne Dowling. Wayne Dowling over to Dermot O'Connor, and again slipping number 24. My apologies to him, his name is not in the programme. Number 24, Not on the programme. Number 12, John Jack Mulville. Out to David Maloney. David Sips, line ball to Ballydonoghue. Number 6, Podge again right. Way over there. Back to Denny Power. Denny Power across towards Kieran Mahoney. Kieran out to Wayne Dowling. Denny Power out here. Maybe we'll get it. He does. Well got by Denny Power. Kicks it on to Podge again right. Inside the 50. Centre back moving up. Podge again right. And it's Kevin O'Donnell coming back around right through. It's Dermot O'Connor. A chance. And is it a goal? It's a goal. A goal by Dermot O'Connor. Good move by Ballydonoghue. Well finished. Six minutes gone. Stephen Foley going for that. Tripped. Free just outside the 50. A goal a wet day like this could be a very, very valuable score, because scores will be hard to come by as it's drizzling heavy as it is all morning. Ball kicked across to Podge lines. Podge left footed, and that's probably going to go wide, and it does. We'll find out. All out here, and it's kicked down the field. Going for it is Jerry Clancy. Jerry, high ball in towards the goals. Dermot Leahy going for it, and tossing in there with Darren Gogarty. Ball is out to DJ Keane. DJ Keane nicely across to number 15, Gavin Kennelly. Gavin kick out. Dermot Leahy might get it. Dermot back out to David Maloney. David left footed, and that's a good score by David Maloney after 7 minutes. Moyvane 3 points, Ballydonoghue 1 goal. Out the middle of the field. Yeah. John Ross decides to hop the ball. Goal to 3 points. In it goes. And it's a free to Ballydonoghue for a push in the back. Ball with Stephen Foley. Stephen kicks it across to Podge again right. Podge, who was here last Sunday with the seniors, kicks it across to Jack Behan, who also played with the seniors here last Sunday. Jack Behan slips, still has it. Been tackled and fouled. Gives it, about to kick it quickly in to Stephen Foley. Stephen just inside the 50. Stephen was still with the ball, kicking it in, and it's a free out. Kicked out by Mark Mulvihill to Niall. Niall crossing the middle of the field with the ball, making good progress. About to be tackled by Declan Behan. Kicks it down towards DJ Keane. DJ Keane, not easy to pick it up the first time today. Picked up by Joseph Lynch. Stephen Foley played a lot of the ball since this game started. Out to Denny Power, back to Kieran Mahoney, back to Denny Power. Denny will kick it long down towards Brian Mason. Well picked up by Brian Mason. Not easy to do today, as I say, with a wet ball. Debris conditions. Jack Behan inside the 21. Jack looks like he's fouled, and he is. It's a free in. Oh, sorry, it's a free out. John Ross sees it different. Free out. The referee is the man in charge, and he brings the ball forward now. Well, you'll see it yourself tonight. We don't have the bit of action replay, but from here it looked like a free in. But anyway, that's the way it goes. John Finucane. John crossing the middle of the field. Kicks it high. Here's Dermot Leahy and Darren Gogarty, and it bounces over their heads. Very Longford pitch in great condition with the ball. After all the rain, can bounce that high. Got out there well by Darren Gogarty to Stephen Foley to Declan Behan. Down to Kevin O'Donnell. The ball now with Stephen Foley. Stephen is fouled. It's a free across to Denny Power. Still with Denny Power, heading for the 50. Kicks a high ball in towards Podge lines on the 21-yard line. Well won by Podge lines, and a great pass to Dermot O'Connor, and that's his second goal. Dermot O'Connor, well won by Podge lines in the air. Brilliantly passed to Dermot O'Connor. That's his second goal. 2 goals for Ballydonoghue. 11 minutes gone. 2 goals to 3 points. And it's a free to Moyvane. Dennis Kennelly over there kicks it across to John Jack Mulvihill. John faced by Podge again right. On down to number 5, Garrod Mulville. Garrod is fouled. Ball goes out to John Jack Mulville. John looking down the field. Kicks it down to Gavin Kennelly. Goes in over his head. Might come to Jerry Clancy. And to number 11, David Maloney, but that looks like wide, and it is. Kick out by Dan O'Connor. Way out to Podge again, right. Good kick out there. Darren found his man. Podge again right, crossing the midfield. Way over on the far side. Wind and rain in his face. Whatever wind is there, and to say the rain might be favouring Moyvane in the first half. The ball into Kevin O'Donnell. Well won by Kevin O'Donnell. Tackled by Timmy Kennelly. And it's a free just inside the 50. Free to Ballydonoghue. Podge line's going out to take it. He's a long way out there, but then Podge is a good free taker. No, it's kicked quickly by Dermot O'Connor to Brian Mason. Brian is nearer the goals now, 21 yards out, and it hit the post and gone over. Good point by Brian Mason. Quick thinking by the Ballydonoghue forwards there. Brian Mason the scorer. 2 goals and 1 point to 3 points. 13 minutes gone. Kick out by Dermot Fitzmaurice, far side of the field. Jerry Clancy. Jerry kicks it. Cian Mahoney blocks it. It breaks. Stephen Foley running in, and well picked up by Dermot O'Connor. Dermot moves it quickly to Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin back to Dermot O'Connor. Dermot still with the ball, and this time Dermot is unlucky. Good shot, but it's gone to the left and wide. Out by Dermot Fitzmaurice. Coming to Conor O'Flynn. Down the field, number 7, John Finucane. John to David Maloney. Hard tackling there. David kicks a high ball down to DJ Keane and Joseph Lynch. Well broken by Joseph Lynch, and Darren Gogarty comes out. Darren doing well down there. It's fouled. It's a free out. Free out by Darren Gogarty. On to Denny Power. To Joseph Lynch. Inside the 50. Back to Denny Power. Now outside the 50. Wayne Dowling calling for it. And it's still Denny Power. Denny Power. Back to Cian Mahoney. Back to Podge again right. To Wayne Dowling. Crossing the midfield. Wayne looking towards Podge lines. Podge doesn't quite get it the first time. We'll get it the second time. Podge in towards Brian Mason. That's a good ball if Brian can get to it. Brian might get there. He does. Keeps it in play. Kicks it back to Declan Behan. Declan Behan struggling, and it's a free. It's a free. Just about 30 metres out. Free to Podge lines. 2-1 to 3 points. 15 minutes gone. John Ross decides to move it in now. Something that was said over there. Podge lines, a difficult angle. The rain and the wind against him. Here he comes. It might drop into the goalkeeper. It does. David Fitzmaurice quickly out to Mark Mulville. Mark out to Niall Mulville. Niall back to Conor O'Flynn. Conor O'Flynn outside him with John Finucane here. Conor O'Flynn getting it down to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis kicks it away across to Jerry Clancy, way at the other side of the field. Jerry moves it down quickly towards DJ Keane. DJ Keane back to John Jack Mulvihill. John Jack around the middle of the field kicks a high dangerous ball between Diarmuid Leahy and Darren Gogarty. The ball will break, and that looked like a push in the back there, and it's actually, I don't know what it is now. Maybe it's a free in. It's a free in. Is it a, I don't know. It looked like a free out, a push in the back there from here on Billy Foley. John Ross saw it differently, and well, it's a penalty to Moyvane. Well, let's say you'll see it yourself tonight. From here it looked like a push in the back. We could be wrong. It's a penalty. A goal here from Moyvane would bring them right back into the game. That's a big decision. 2-1 to 3 points. And it's a goal. A goal by Gavin Kennelly. That, as I say, for Moyvane. 2-1. Gavin Kennedy took the penalty. Moyvane, Jerry Clancy, another high ball in. Darren Gogarty out first to the ball, and well won by Darren Gogarty. Darren passing it back to Danny Power. Danny to Joseph Lynch. Ballydonoghue have it all to do again now. 2-1 to 1-3. Darren Gogarty. Podrick in right. Podrick crossing the midfield with the ball. Racing inside him is Cian Mahoney. He turns the other way. Stay with the ball, Podrick in right. Out over there to Declan Behan. Declan. This is going to be got by Conor O'Flynn. Conor O'Flynn out in front of Podrick lines. Out to John Jack Mulvihill. To John Finucane. Right across to Garrod Mulvihill. Moyvane breaking, coming out of the defence. Niall Mulvihill. Number 5. It was Garrod Mulvihill. And that's a free to Ballydonoghue. A free to Ballydonoghue for a foul on Billy Foley. Quickly taken by Stephen Foley. To Wayne Dowling. Back to Podrick Enright. Playing a good game is Podrick Enright. Way over the far side to Declan Behan. Back to Wayne Dowling. Heading for the 50. Inside to Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin. Way over the far side there. And it's a free out. Wayne Dowling picks the ball off the ground. Free to Moyvane. 19 minutes gone. 1-3 to 2-1. The ball with Dennis Kennedy. Dennis away over the far side. It's number 10 Niall Mulvihill to DJ Keane. DJ left footed towards Diarmuid Leahy and Darren Gogarty. The ball breaks. Darren O'Connor. Darren picks it up and gets it way out the wing. Good clearance out to Declan Behan. Declan into the middle to Darren Gogarty. Darren crossing the 50 in towards midfield to Wayne Dowling. Wayne back to Darren Gogarty. Darren to Wayne Dowling. Now they move it out to the wing to Stephen Foley. Stephen Foley back again to Declan Behan. Would do well to kick it up now, and they do. Podrick lines. Podrick just outside the 50 towards Brian Mason. Brian running for it. Well won by Brian Mason. That is well won. Jack Behan back to Podrick lines. Podrick looks towards the goals, and it's a high one, but it's wide. Dimmer Fitzmaurice kick out. 20 minutes gone into the middle of the field. Up they go for it. Ball might break to Jack Behan. Breaks away from Jack, and it's a free to Moyvane. Fouling Garrod Mulvihill. Garrod down the field here on his own is Jerry Clancy. David Maloney to Jerry Clancy now. Jerry was making a good run, and inside is Gavin Kennelly. Kicked across, and that's a well won by Darren Gogarty. He had to. Danger there for Ballydonoghue. Well intercepted by Darren Gogarty, who was fouled and fell awkwardly. Darren Gogarty is okay as Darren O'Connor. They take the free. Kicks it away out to this side of the field towards Wayne Dowling. Wayne will get it. Back to Cian Mahoney. Cian to Stephen Foley. Well won by Stephen Foley. Back to Cian Mahoney. Cian on to Denny Power. Denny Power leaves it behind but goes back and picks it up. Denny still with the ball. Did well there. Out to Wayne Dowling. Wayne back to Denny Power. Denny Power back to Wayne. Wayne to Dermot O'Connor. Dermot O'Connor. Stephen Foley. Stephen Foley away over toward Brian Mason. Won't get there. Well cut off by Timmy Kennelly. To Mike Woods. Out here towards Niall Mulvihill. Niall Mulvihill. Good game of football. Two teams giving it their best. in a clean sporting manner. Ball is kicked in, but number 2 for Moyvane, Mark Mulvihill in the way to John Jack Mulvihill. John Jack kicks it way down the field. The wind will carry that away down inside the 50. Padraig Enright making great progress. Well won by Padraig Enright. Padraig pass it across to Darren Gogarty, across to Billy Foley, all the way across to Denny Power. Denny Power looking down the field, looking for somebody loose. Billy Foley coming from the cornerback position, but I thought it was a free at the start, and it's David Maloney. David breaking away inside the 50, being chased by Denny Power. David Maloney still with the ball to DJ Keane. DJ in, and still no free. They're still playing away. DJ Keane gets it back to Jerry Clancy. Jerry Clancy way inside to Niall Mulvihill. Niall, and there's still my man down there. Have it, John Jack Mulvihill. Good chance of a score here, and that is a very good point by John Jack Mulvihill. My man 1-4, Ballydonoghue 2-1, a draw. Kick out by Dan O'Connor. A sub for Ballydonoghue. Kieran O'Mahony is going off, being replaced by Diarmuid Behan wearing number 9. Out to Stephen Foley. Well cut by Stephen Foley. And it will be brought on another 10 yards for something or other. Stephen Foley might come towards Brian Mason. It breaks, and it's picked up by number 2 for Moyvane, Mark Mulvihill. Mark across to Garrod Mulvihill, to John Jack Mulvihill, to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis is fouled. Free, way across to David Maloney. David heading towards the 50. 2-1, 2-1-4, a draw as we approach half time. It looked like a free to Moyvane there, and John Ross, well, John thinks differently and gives a free out for overholding. However, whatever about that free, maybe you will have a closer look tonight at whether that was a penalty or not. If this game is close, it could be a major decision. He could have been right, we don't know from here, but it looked like a free out anyway. Diarmuid Behan inside the 50, nice ball on to Wayne Dowling inside the 21, heading for the 14. Has it back to Jack Behan. Jack passes it in. Kevin O'Donnell picks it up. Kevin trying to get in, turns back to Brian Mason. Brian kicks a good ball across the field to Stephen Foley. Stephen a chance of a point here, and it's straight over the bar. Good score by Stephen Foley. 2-2 to Ballydonoghue, 1-4 to Moyvane. Kick out by Diarmuid Fitzmaurice, far side of the field. Diarmuid Behan going for it. Diarmuid gets a foot to it. Going back, number 24, Timmy Kennelly. Pushing the back, free out. Timmy kicks it across to the goalkeeper. Back to Conor O'Flynn. All the way across to Timmy Kennelly. Timmy crossing the 50. Racing at him is Mike Woods. Mike Woods kicks a high ball down towards the 21 yard line. DJ Keane and Joseph Lynch. Well won by DJ Keane. Hard ball to win with his right foot. Dangerous. And it's flicked maybe over the bar by Diarmuid Leahy, or maybe by down in the goals. That was a danger. 1-5 to 2-2. Diarmuid Leahy, the captain of Moyvane. Dan O'Connor at the point. Dan O'Connor with the kick out. Breaks in the middle of the field. Push in the back and a free to Moyvane. 3 minutes to go to half time. DJ Keane, maybe 40 metres out with the left leg. He got one. He got the first score of the game from around there. And he do it again. No, this is going to drop shot, and it's well won by Darren Gogarty. Darren Gogarty gets the ball out to Padraig Enright, to Declan Behan. Declan to Wayne Dowling, crossing the 50 to Diarmuid Behan. Back to Wayne Dowling, all the way down to Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin Still going with it. Good ball to Denny Power. Denny Power to Declan Behan. Declan, a chance of a score. Kicks it a bit weak and it comes to the goalkeeper, Dermot Fitzmaurice. Moyvane build again. Mark Mulvihill. John Finucane. Back to Mark Mulvihill. All the way over to John Jack Mulvihill. Crossing the 50. Holding possession as we approach half time to Niall Mulvihill. Niall being chased by Dermot O'Connor and robbed by Dermot O'Connor. Back to Wayne Dowling. Billy Foley. Played here last Sunday with the seniors as well. To Stephen Foley. Back to Billy. Billy. To Podge again, right. To Jack Behan. Jack trying to make progress. And he fouled. Fouled by John Finucane. Picked it back to Podge again, right. 2-2 to 1-5. Dermot Behan. Billy Foley. Billy Foley tackled hard there. That's a foul by Dennis Kennelly. Free to Ballydonoghue. Podge again right. To Wayne Dowling. Towards Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin won't get there. Mark Mulvihill does. Back to John Jack Mulvihill. Inside the 50. Now crossing the 50. Kicks it down the field. High ball. Up they go for it. And it breaks and breaks to Jack Behan. Jack Behan. To Wayne Dowling. Wayne Dowling. To Brian Mason. High ball towards Padraig Lyons and Conor Flynn. Should be Padraig's. And it is. Or it isn't. It breaks away from him. It was for a minute. Well broken by Conor O'Flynn. John Jack Mulvihill played a lot of ball for Moyvane so far in this game. To Mark Mulvihill. Back to John Jack. That's a free in. A free in for a foul on Declan Behan. And a chance for Padraig Lyons as we approach half time to put Ballydonoghue 1 point ahead. Padraig Lyons 21 yards out. And that he does. Padraig Lyons the scorer. The referee going to his umpire about something. 1-5 for Moyvane, 2-3 for Ballydonoghue. A point in the difference as John Ross blows half time. 2-3 to 1-5. Back with the second half. John Ross throws in the ball, breaks to Dermot Behan. Dermot way over towards Jack Behan. 2-3 to 1-5. Ballydonoghue lead by a point. Free to Ballydonoghue. Middle of the field. Dermot Behan with the ball. Dermot kicks it to Wayne Dowling. Wayne back to Dermot. Dermot kicked it low to Brian Mason trying to get there. Not quite. Ball back with Conor O'Flynn. Conor O'Flynn to Niall Mulvihill. Niall. That's it out. They both players slip. Dennis Kennelly might get it for Moyvane. He does. Dennis is fouled. It's a free out. John Jack takes the free. Kicks it across to Mark Mulville. Mark. Down to Jerry Clancy. Jerry Clancy. And free to Moyvane. Ball with Garrod Mulville. Garrod looks towards Dermot Leahy. Inside full forward. Dermot gets this ball. Nicely back to DJ Keane. DJ with the left leg, but it might come to Darren O'Connor in the goals. Darren has got it. Darren looking for somebody to kick it out to. Kicks it out the wing. Nobody running for it there. It's gone out over the sideline. Line ball to Moyvane. 2 minutes gone. John Jack Murray with the ball now. John Jack passing it to DJ Keane, to David Maloney. David, so it's touched on the ground and it's a free out to Ballydonoghue. Ball with Joseph Lynch. Joseph leaves it to Dermot Behan. Dermot out to Podge again right. Ballydonoghue yet to have an attack in this game. Podge again right to Dermot Behan. Dermot making progress on the far side, heading for the 50, crossing the 50, heading for the 40, still going with the ball. Good run by Dermot Behan. Back to Podge again right. Back to Jack Behan. Jack hops it, not the day for hopping, but he managed to hold on to it. Managed to get the back out to Dermot O'Connor. Dermot O'Connor to Denny Power. Denny Power way over to Podge again right. Over to Dermot Behan. That's where he was a while ago. Can he make progress now? He can. Heading for the 21. Kicks it in low, but it'll come to Dermot Fitzmaurice on the goals. Dermot get it out to Conor O'Flynn. Conor O'Flynn to Jerry Clancy. Back to Conor O'Flynn. Back to John Jack Mulvihill. Back to the sub for Moyvane, Shane Carmody. John Jack Mulvihill back to Shane Carmody. Shane kicks it across. Dermot Behan might get this one. Dermot does. If he can move it quickly, he can. Down towards Kevin O'Donnell. And Kevin didn't quite get hold of it the first time. Timmy Kennedy does for Moyvane. Timmy Kennedy. As it's getting rather dull here in Ballylongford. Nice game of football. Two even teams. 2-3 to 1-5. The ball nicely picked up there by Podge Lyons, and it's a free. A free about 40 yards out. 40 metres out. Jack Behan with his left leg might take this one. Can he increase Ballydonoghue's lead? It's a kick in and it's gone over the bar. That is a good point by Jack Behan. After 4 minutes, Ballydonoghue 2-4, Moyvane 1-5. Kick out by Dermot Fitzmaurice. Up they go for it. Wayne Dowling breaks it down. Got by Shane Carmody. Shane fouled the free. Shane looking for somebody to kick it. Kicks it across to Jerry Clancy. Jerry Clancy faced by Stephen Foley. Kicks it up in the air. Dermot Behan might get this one, and he does. Well won by Dermot Behan, and that's a foul. Free to Ballydonoghue. Dermot Behan kicks it quickly down the field. Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin out in front. Nicely back to Jack Behan. Jack a chance with his left foot. Jack still holding on to it. Turns back. Brian Mason. Brian still got the ball. Back to Jack Behan. Jack making progress. Chance of a shot. And that is gone wide. In actual fact, it's a 50 to Ballydonoghue. Thought it went wide, but umpires thought otherwise. 2-4 to 1-5, a chance for Jack Behan. Not that easy in the conditions. The score of 50. Kicks it quickly. Brian Mason. Brian heading for the 21-yard line. Still going through. Tackled. Gets the ball back to Dermot O'Connor. Dermot kicks it low and got by the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper out to Conor O'Flynn. Moyvane bring the ball out. Number 2 Mark Mulville. Number 7 John Finucane. Way over to Niall Mulvihill. Back to John Finucane. John almost lost possession, and he has. A free to Ballydonoghue. A free over there. Foul on Dermot O'Connor. 2-4 to 1-5. Jack Behan. 6 minutes gone. Podrick is alright. Jack Behan kicks the ball quickly to him. Podrick heading for the 21. Gone inside it. Chance for Ballydonoghue. Podrick Enright still going. Kicks it high and over the bar. That's a very good score by Podrick Enright. 2-5 to 1-5. Ballydonoghue lead by a goal. Ball gone into the trees. David Fitzmaurice got another one. Here he comes with a kick out. Well caught there in the middle of the field, kicked up in the air. Comes to Gavin Gerard Mulvihill, to John Jack Mulvihill. That ball was well caught by Gavin Kennelly when it was kicked out first. It's a free to Moyvane just outside the 50. John Jack Mulvihill kicks it away across to John Finucane. John kicks it in low and well won by Jack Behan, back helping out his defence. Free out, and the referee brings the ball forward. Stephen Foley, very few options, kicks a shot to Wayne Dowling. Wayne crosses the 50-metre line. Back to Podrick Enright. Billy Foley, Stephen Foley, Danny Power. Nice movement by Ballydonoghue. Kicks a long ball down, and a good ball down to Brian Mason. Brian, it slips out of his hand, but he might get it. He still has it. Brian looking for somebody to pass it back to Kevin O'Donnell. Billy Foley, left foot and over the bar. A very good score by Billy Foley, all the way down from his full back line. A good move by Ballydonoghue. Well walked and well kept in play by Brian Mason. The ball's kicked out quickly by David Fitzmaurice to David Maloney. David now back helping his defence. The ball, that's a foul on Dennis Kennelly. Dennis kicks it back to John Jack Mulvihill. John Jack way across to Jerry Clancy. Jerry Clancy gives it back to John Finucane. Back to Jerry Clancy. Dangerous ball. Darren Gogarty might be out in front of Dermot Leahy, and back helping is Billy Foley, who scored a point at the other end a minute ago. Billy Foley to Darren O'Connor. Darren, a good clearance out to Wayne Dowling. Wayne back to Darren Gogarty. Darren Gogarty lucky to get lucky, we'll say no more. The ball with Danny Power across, and the referee has a bit of a tussle going on here. The referee lets play go on. Podrick Enright way down the field, crossing the 50. Ballydonoghue have a chance now. Stephen Foley, and Stephen took too much out of it, and it's a free out, and Ballydonoghue had a good chance there. Small bit of a tussle at this end, and John Ross chooses to ignore it. The ball with Shane Carmody, and there's another bit of a tussle at the other end now. Shades of last Sunday, but hopefully it'll blow over. It has, down around the 21-yard line. They spread out. John Ross going down to have a chat with them. Nothing major, although he's going all the way to his umpire. We'll see what happens here. John Ross, whatever he was told. He's not too sure. Maybe it will have to leave it off, John. It's a free to Moyvane away over there on the far side. Kicked in to DJ Keane. DJ Keane. Ball breaks back to David Maloney. David Maloney all the way back. And it's dropping in a dangerous ball. And a dangerous ball. A goal. A goal for Moyvane. Ball broke inside, and Jerry Clancy, I think, scored. A vital goal for Moyvane. Brings them right back into it. Jerry Clancy, if I'm not wrong, you'll see it tonight. It's getting dark here for us up on the stand, but it looked like Jerry Clancy. 2-5 for Moyvane, 2-6 for Ballydonoghue. 12 minutes gone as Eric O'Connor comes on for Ballydonoghue. Eric O'Connor going off is Stephen Foley. Two 6 to 2-5. 13 minutes gone. Dan O'Connor with a kick out, far side of the field. Podrigan White goes for it. Might be got by Dennis Kennelly. Dennis Kennelly. The ball is down with David Maloney now. David had to see the numbers from here. Back to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis Kennelly, it's blocked down. Back with number 17, Shane Camedy. Way over there is Gavin Kennedy. Towards Dermot Leahy. Dermot Leahy, well gathered by Dermot Leahy. Back to DJ Keane. Back to John Jack Mulvihill. Still in possession. That's the ball out. Out there is John Finucane. Well won by Dermot O'Connor. Well won by Dermot O'Connor, and he's fouled. Dermot had a lot to do there. He was on his own. He won that ball well. Gets it on. Now Joseph Lynch up from corner back. Joseph picks it up. Joseph has tackled. The ball will break out. Breaks from Moyvane man. Niall Mulvihill, I think it is. On to DJ Keane. DJ Keane. Game livening up now. DJ Keane. Back to Garrod Mulvihill. Garrod is fouled. Free to Moyvane. John Jack Mulvihill will take it. John Jack kicks it away across to number 17, Shane Camedy. Shane Camedy. Tackled by Declan Behan. Looked like a foul, and it is. Free to Moyvane. Shane Camedy. A lot of the ball since he came on. Shane back to John Finucane. Back to Shane Camedy. Back to John Finucane again. Inside the 50. Still going. And it's a free. Free to Moyvane. DJ Keane, a chance to level the match. 13 minutes gone, 2-6 to 2-5. DJ is not taking it. It might be Gavin Kennelly. Here he comes. That's a good kick. That's a very good score by Gavin Kennelly. Sides are level. 2-6 apiece. 2-6. If this is a draw, there won't be extra time. There couldn't be, because it's getting rather dark and up here in the stand. I've difficulty even seeing the programme right now. Denny Power with the ball. Denny. Eric O'Connor, number 18, kicks it way down the field. Jack Behan, a chance to make progress. Jack, he has the ball. Jack has gone inside his man, and running inside is Declan Behan. Declan back to Jack. Jack with the left leg. That could be a good score. It is a very good score by Jack Behan. Ballydonoghue lead again, 2-7 to 2-6. Ball is kicked out quickly. Conor O'Flynn. Padraig lines in front of him. He gets it back to Dermot Fitzmaurice. Dermot passes it out to John Finucane. Back to Conor O'Flynn. Moyvane playing dangerously, and John Ross will probably give a free in. That's what he does. Moyvane were living dangerously there. Not easy to say it from up here, but maybe it's a day to get rid of the ball. And surely a point here for Jack Behan on the 21 metre line. Jack already scored 2 in this game. Good young footballer on the way up. And one of my van players, blood sub for my van, as Jack Behan takes the free, and Jack kicks it over the bar. 2-8 to Ballydonoghue, 2-6 to my van. 17 minutes gone. Diarmuid Fitzmaurice with the kick out. They don't delay. Jack Behan got the last 2 points for Ballydonoghue. Ball on the far side of the field. Well caught there by John Jack Mulville. Great servant of my van football. Gives it back to Shane Camedy. Shane crossing the midfield. Shane kicks it out to Jerry Clancy, the man who scored the goal there about 5 minutes ago. Jerry Clancy back into Shane Camedy again. Back into Shane, being tackled by Kevin O'Donnell. Gets away. That's a good kick, but Darren O'Connor in there. Well saved by Darren O'Connor. And Darren gets it out. Well done, Darren O'Connor. Out to Kevin O'Donnell. Ballydonoghue. Eric O'Connor. A chance to bring it away with Padraig Enright. Padraig, hard tackle on Padraig, but he gets the ball out to Denny Power. Denny Power crossing the 50. Denny turns back, and Dermot O'Connor. 2 goals in the first half. Way down to Jack Behan. Jack got the last 2 points. Jack inside the 50, being chased by John Finucane, heading for the 40, gone inside it. This is a chance for Jack Behan now, a good chance for Jack, and Jack, a pity, he dropped it short to the goalkeeper. That was a chance to get his 3rd point in a row. Easier said than done. John Jack Mulvihill out to Mark Mulvihill, away across, and that's a free to my van. Jerry Clancy picks it back. John Jack Mulvihill must have handled more ball than any other player today. Shane Camedy, he has made an impression since he came on. Shane Camedy, Dennis Kennelly, 2-8, 2-6. Dennis, that's a free. It's a free accidental. And Eric O'Connor, a free to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis gets on with the game. Back to Gavin Kennelly. Now it's DJ Keane. I will take it. DJ's looking towards the goals. He's outside the 50. If he drops this in, it could be a dangerous ball on a wet day. He kicks it, but it tails out to the left hand side, but it's still got by David. Well blocked down and well won by Eric O'Connor. Eric O'Connor blocked down by Darren Gogarty there, and it's Wayne Dowling as Ballydonoghue break again way down the field, and Joseph Lynch to Declan Behan. Joseph Lynch inside the 50 now. Joseph hops it, but it does come back up to him. Back to Declan Behan. They want to keep moving it. Wayne Dowling. Wayne trying to break through. Gets it out to Declan Behan. Declan, a chance to kick it into the goals. Back to Wayne Dowling, and they come all the way back with it to Brian Mason. Brian Mason inside the 50. Brian Mason. Allowed back again to Brian Mason. Got it back from Jack Behan. Away over there is Joseph Lynch. Wayne Dowling. Wayne Dowling. A high ball in. Kevin O'Donnell goes up for it. The ball breaks inside. Got by Diarmuid Fitzmaurice. Diarmuid gets the ball out. Shane Camedy. Shane made a lot of progress from the corner of the square, right to midfield. Shane Camedy up the wing here. The ball with Jerry Clancy. Jerry kicks it in high. David Maloney coming for number 18. Number 18 with a ball for my van, not sure. The ball is back with DJ Keane. DJ Keane out here to Gavin Kennelly. Gavin, who scored the penalty in the first half. Gavin picks it up. Gavin kicks it across, and the referee does play go on, and it's a free out. Free out. Free out. The ball now with Jack Behan. 2-8 to 2-6. Denny Power inside the 50. Denny Power. And the pass in, but that's gone astray. Not a day for that. Free out to my van. .22 minutes gone. A ball again with John Jack Mulvihill as Ballydonoghue bring on the substitute Daniel Reardon. coming on, and Dermot O'Connor going off. Dermot scorer of 2 goals in the first half. Stop kind of a game right now. Free out to Moyvane. Mark Bulver with the ball. Mark to Shane Camedy, but in the way is Kevin O'Donnell. Broken down by Kevin O'Donnell to Brian Mason. Brian Mason to Padraig Lyons. Padraig Lyons back to Brian Mason. Brian Mason to Daniel Reardon. And oh wow, Daniel Reardon. A chance of a goal and it just went barely wide. That could have been the end of the road for Moyvane if that had gone into the net, but still to play for now. 2-8 to 2-6. Good move by Ballydonoghue, but just went wide. Kick out by Dermot Fitzmaurice. As it gets rather dark, Daniel Reardon wins the ball. A mark, I suppose you'd call it now. He's entitled to hold on to it. Dermot Behan with the ball. Dermot Behan. Ballydonoghue well on top, but not on the scoreboard. Only 2 points, but they're well on top on the field. Jack Behan. Jack back to Padraig Enright. Padraig Enright. What's Padraig going to do with it now? Gets it across to Denny Power. Denny Power to Wayne Dowling. Wayne back to Denny Power. Denny making progress with the ball, crossing the 50, still going, and that's a free. A free to Ballydonoghue, 2-8 to 2-6. 24 minutes gone. A chance for Jack Behan. Did get the last 2 scores for Ballydonoghue. He's a long ways out this time. Kicks it in, dangerously in towards the goal, and it's flicked just wide by Padraig Lyons. Ballydonoghue, a half chance of a goal, and also a chance of a goal a couple of minutes ago. 2-8 to 2-6 as Dermot Fitzmaurice prepares to take the kick out. As the mist, the rain, I suppose we'll call it, still quite heavy here in Ballylongford. They're doing well in the conditions. The ball kicked down the field. Moyvane have it. Donnacha Maloney, Donnacha, wearing number 18, gets it out towards Gavin Kennelly. Gavin will kick it in towards the goals. Up they go for Billy Foley, breaks it down, picked up by Joseph Lynch, and it's a free out. Free out. A foul on Billy Foley. Ball kicked out by Dan O'Connor. Out here to Declan Behan, number 5, faced by Jerry Clancy. Gets the ball down to Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin gets it back to Eric O'Connor. Eric O'Connor trying to get out with it, tackled by Dermot Leahy. Gets it back to Darren Gogarty. Ballydonoghue living dangerously. Living dangerously. Dermot Behan will bring it out. Dermot to Kevin O'Donnell, and Ballydonoghue break away. Denny Power has had a good game. Denny Power. Denny Power still going. Denny Power. Chance for Ballydonoghue now to move in front. Padraig Lyons, well cut by Padraig Lyons, and that's a free in for Ballydonoghue. Padraig Lyons, a chance for Ballydonoghue now. They had 2 chances of goals that just didn't work out for them. A chance to go 3 points up. Padraig Lyons, 2-8 to 2-6. 26 minutes gone. This would be Padraig's 2nd point if he scores it, and he probably will. And he does. 2-9 to 2-6. Kick out by Dermot Fitzmaurice. Out into the middle of the field. Up they go for it. And the ball will break. Breaks to Moyvane man. I think it's Gavin Kennelly. Kicks it across to the side of the field. Billy Foley running for it. Will Billy get there? He does. Well won by Billy Foley. Back to Daniel Reardon. Ballydonoghue on top right now. Wayne Dowling. Wayne Dowling to Declan Behan. Declan to Brian Mason. Brian Mason. Brian is fouled. Free in. Free in inside the 50. Brian looking for somebody to kick it to. He better kick it or John Ross will hop it. Kicks it back to Declan Behan. Declan back to Brian Mason. Padraig Enright calling for it here, and he's going to get it. Dermot Behan is loose on the other side. If Padraig can get it out to him, he can. Well done by Padraig Enright. Out to Dermot Behan. Made a big difference since he has come into this game. Dermot Behan to Brian Mason. Back to Dermot Behan again. Inside the 50. Nice ball to Wayne Dowling. Wayne Dowling. On to Kevin O'Donnell. Back to Wayne Dowling. Wayne. Across to Brian Mason. A chance for Ballydonoghue here. A chance. And Brian Mason. That's a very good score by Brian Mason. Second point of the game. 2-10 to 2-6. 27 minutes gone. As Dermot Fitzmaurice places the ball for the kick out. 2-10, 2-6. Pretty dark up here in the stand, out in the field. Much brighter, but up here we're doing our best to bring it to you as clear as we can. As Ballydonoghue lead 2-10, and a chance here now for them. Podrick Enright racing inside his Podrick line. Podrick Enright could put it over the bar, and does he? He does. 2-11 to 2-6. Podrick Enright, his second point of the game. 2-11, 2-6. Dermot Fitzmaurice doesn't waste time. All out to Gavin Kennelly, playing very deep. Gavin scored a goal and a point for Moyvane so far. Out on the far side to David Maloney. On to Jerry Clancy. On to Garrod Mulville. But Ballydonoghue have it back. Danny Power. Ballydonoghue well on top right now. Danny Power going right through. What will Danny do with it? And Danny kicks it over the bar. 2 goals and 12 to 2-6. 6 points in it. Dermot Fitzmaurice 2-12 to 2-6. Looks like it's heading Ballydonoghue's way right now, but then again there may be injury time, so we don't know. But Ballydonoghue are 6 points up with a few minutes left in the game. 1 minute left actually of normal time. The ball with John Finucane. John being tackled by Podrick Enright. One Wayne Dowling, and passes it back to Dennis Kennelly. Dennis, Jack Behan. Dennis gets away from him. They're getting tired out there now. Ballydonoghue, number 19, if I can see my programme. It's me, Hall Gogarty. John Jack Muller with the ball. John played a lot of the ball for Moyvane. Way over there to Shane Carmody. Shane. Back to David Maloney, or Crockett as they call him. Right. Number 5 is Garrod Mulville. Garrod, a high ball, a dropping down on the 21-yard line. Up they go for it. Got by Dermot Leahy, trying to get inside. Dan Gogarty is fouled. Free to Moyvane. He kicks it quickly, and well, the referee brings it back. Kicked it quickly. Moyvane probably will look for a goal because time is against them. 30 minutes gone, and whatever John Ross will allow now. 2-12, 2-6. Anything could happen, of course. The goal from Moyvane wouldn't change the complexion of things. As Jerry Clancy, what they do as Ballydonoghue bring on the sub, Eddie Sheehy, number 22. Eddie Sheehy has come on, and Jerry Clancy kicks it over the bar. Two 12 to 2-7. Eddie Sheehy come on. Garrod Kissan has come on. Kevin O'Donnell has gone off, and so has Jack Behan. Maybe Podrick lines as well. Number of changes, you'll see them yourself tonight. As Dan McConnell takes the kick out, we're in injury time. Out in the middle of the field, number 7 John Finucane. 2-7 for Moyvane. Ballydonoghue 2-12, 5 points in it as we're in injury time. Up to John Ross now. 32 minutes gone. The ball kicked in. Dermot Leahy goes for it. Ball breaks out, and it's a free in, a free to Moyvane. Taken quickly. Moyvane search for a goal. Jerry Clancy got one already. Jerry goes across the goals. The ball with John Finucane. David Maloney, Gavin Kennelly, Jerry Clancy drops it in. Danger here, and well blocked down by Dan Gogarty. Outstanding game for Ballydonoghue. Darren Gogarty. Moyvane's chance of a goal may be gone. 2-12 to 2-7. Where will the Kieran Corridan Cup go to? And that's poorly kicked by Jerry Clancy. A mistake as the ball given away by Moyvane. And it's Declan Behan. Declan holding possession. Back to Daniel Reardon. Dan Reardon. Ballydonoghue attack now. Dan Gogarty. Dan Garrod. Dan Gogarty still with it. Garrod Kisan looking for it. Garrod's got it. Nobody inside around the goals. Ballydonoghue holding possession. Eddie Sheehy. Eddie Sheehy being tackled. Eddie gets it back. Danny Power. Maybe they're right. Hang on to it. Darren Gogarty. John Ross looks at his watch. And it is all over, and Ballydonoghue have won the North Kerry Intermediate Championship on a score of 2-12 to 2-7. Hope you'll enjoy this game. Brought to you by our cameraman standing here in the cold all day, Tim O'Connor, as he did last Sunday and as he's done many a Sunday. So when you sit back, hope you enjoy it. And Ballydonoghue tonight brought to you, they say, by Tim O'Connor and myself, Robert Bunyan. 2-12 to 2-7. That's it from Ballylongford.